Okay. All right. Let's rock and roll. Session 5, Into the Abyss franchise opportunities. Tonight we've got Bryn, Grolomar, we've got Helmet, we've got Splug, and we're also going to roll with Dowaki tonight as the NPC. We will be without Wayne, who plays Varda. Oh, you guys also have Gorko to tag along with you as well. Your replacement goblin for the old Splug, maybe. Last session, you guys, I guess, basically found Captain Tish in the end, and you also found her in a room with a giant altar, a big articulating hammer that was supposedly the thing that killed Gorko's boss, Kirharn. And I think you guys, through arcana checks, nature check, some kind of check, believe that this altar and whatever's going on in this room had something to do with the earthquake that happened here in the dock ward. You guys pulled Kirharn, Gorko's boss, his dead body out. You pulled Captain T-Shot once she got out of her trance. And you guys made it back up to the surface, reported in with Captain Truff. She signed your papers, and now that I'm thinking about it, I guess she didn't even ask about why the little goblin was no longer with you, but you had a giant minotaur instead. Maybe I brought that up, maybe I didn't, but she didn't really give a shit. She signed the paperwork that you got to give to Omen. Then I retconned that the new Splug and Gorko took Kirharn's body to the local temple to Morden for them to do proper burial ceremony to send him off to the halls of Morden before you guys made your way down to the local watering hole to kind of celebrate and maybe toast to those that have fallen. So that is basically where we'll pick back up. And I'm also going to retcon the fact that Gorko was approached by a former acquaintance of his that he met before he met you guys, and she wanted to speak with him and the party in a private booth in the back of the tap room. Okay. All right. Couple overall things. Your goal here was to go to the warehouse under Jolly's Emporium. Sorry, the Fisher underneath there. Find out what happened to the guard. That's done. You still need to report back to Omen with the signed City Watch papers. Haven't done that yet, but that's in process. Then Omen says, contact my associate via the sending pebble down within the small red coin purse. After you have completed the job, he will handle the rest. And at that point is when you'll get the other half of your, I guess, finder's fee, completed quest fee, 1,500 gold pieces. You don't have that yet. I think at the end of the last session, I'll let you guys roll for magic items as part of the reward for this as well. I'm going to retcon that as well. You don't have those yet. That'll be once you get back to your keep. Unless it's totally screwing up your character sheet, then I'm not going to make you undo all that. Okay, look at my notes. Helmet is still green. I think you guys have tried both magical and like gust of wind. Like someone's tried prestidigitation, as I recall. Nothing seems to work. He is green, and you guys have since learned that being this color of green typically means that you were caught in some kind of a trap when you're trying to steal something. So it has a stigma about it that you're a thief. So, Helmet, you may have to deal with that as you're walking around the streets of Telflum, unless you're going to get yourself another cloak and just kind of completely cover up all your greenness if you want.
Everyone will be looking at the giant minotaur walking down the street.
I mean, I'm going to say minotaurs are a race in the Codelands, a very, very rare race. So most people kind of give you a wide berth. People are going to come up and talk to you because you're kind of scary looking, but it's not uncalled for to see a minotaur up on the streets walking around.
Signing autographs and striking a pose.
So, wow, look how big his horns are. You know what they say? The bigger the horn. Okay. Let's see what else here. When you get back to the keep, when we get time, we'll go over the whole running the keep stuff. I'm going to say that Varda was called off some kind of a personal matter. That's why he's not here tonight. And if we come up with something that makes sense while he was away between now and next session, I'll come up with that. But for now, he got called away on some kind of personal business somewhere within the city. Okay. The map you have in front of you. I added some new little, I guess, toys, trinket, whatever options on this thing. If you guys cover your mouse over some of these little tokens, you should see like a little keep in the white spire district right there in the center. If you hover over that, it actually tells you what that is. This is using this tooltip thing that I just discovered a couple weeks ago. I'm going to start using this on maps like this. Instead of doing like a legend off to the far right side with a bunch of words in it, you just hover over something. It'll kind of tell you what it is. It won't give you a detail, but at least tell you what it is. And that may or may not be something that's part of the story. Okay? Any questions on that? Okay. All right. So you guys are in this little tavern down here. Got it marked down here, the Sword and Horn. Is my pinging working? Yes, it appears to be working. That is the good place to go to for adventurers. It's kind of like not too high class, not too low class, but you can get a wide range of clientele within there. You guys are greeted by the bartender, and I'll say Gorko kind of does a round of introduction for you guys because Gorko's actually been in here before. And this is where I've come up with the NPC. What was his name? Durok, Duhrok. He is the barkeep here. And the first round is always free if you've never been here before. After that, you got to pay. Gorko is going to lead you guys over to a corner booth to meet with this acolyte. And I'm just now trying to find her name because I'm forgetting. Silbrix Boulderberry. Halfling female, all decked out in a green robe. She has an infectious smile, which is good because she smells like she might actually have some kind of infection. She was informed by Kirsa to relay a vision that she saw regarding the thing they found. Kirsa, again, Gorka would know this. Most of you guys, I think nobody has a telephone background. Kirsa is kind of like the local, I don't know, Dalai Lama, hippie god. She's a former adventurer, but then kind of gave all her money away to kind of help the homeless and the downtrodden. And she actually now lives in like a estate that was willed to her by some former friends of hers, and it's turned into like there's like 50 different little, they call them acolytes, that live there with her, but they're really like freeloader hippies that pretty much lives on the compound. But she has a gift of prophecy. Sometimes they're very vague, sometimes they're very specific, but she has a pretty good track record of those always being mostly true. Again, the details sometimes get lost as far as accuracy goes, but it's been proven throughout the city that if she has a foresight or a prophecy of something, people should listen. Okay. So unless you guys all agree to kind of go back into like a little corner booth with her, or do you guys anything else you want to do before that, or what do you guys want to do here?
No, we can sit down with her, I think.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. She says that Kirsu warned Kerharn, Gorko's old boss, about her vision, but he did not succeed in his task to destroy it. And she says in quotes, "The thing you possess will bring great peril to Faerun if it falls into the wrong hands." Kirsa had visions of the Entropy Garden destroying magical artifacts, but the piece that Kerharn had was not in her vision. She warned him to keep it secret and take it somewhere far away from prying eyes. So she's basically wanting to confirm with you that you have what Kerharn had to begin with, took that into the fissure. And per Kirsa, she's warn you guys to basically get it out of the city, because there are people within the city that, if they catch wind of what it is or what it could potentially do, per Kirsch's vision, great peril could come from that.
Is she telling us what it can do? Like, is she going to describe what it can do? Or do we have to ask her?
Kirsha had visions. Hold on, I'll just go back up and see what she exactly said, so I'm not ad-libbing here. Kirsa warned Careharn about her vision, but did not succeed. Well, somewhere. I don't think she had specifics about what it did. She just knows that if it gets into the wrong hands, it could lead to doom and destruction. I'll go ahead and say, even though I can't find it, that what you have is but one piece of the whole. And if all the parts were ever put together, then who knows what this thing will do to both its wielder and to that of the realms about you. How's that for an answer?
Not worth a damn, really. This is that gold box that we put on the altar.
Yeah, I think when you guys went into the room, it was in pieces on the floor. I think someone picked it up and tried putting on the altar, and that's when that hammer started kind of beating on it. But then you guys ended up taking that piece out of it, out of the fissure. Okay. You guys have any other questions for her? Or?
Do you have the ability to cast anything where I can see in the dark? Or do you know anybody who can do that?
She is just an acolyte, so I seriously doubt she has that capability. But let me check for you. Nope, but she can heal you. And I'm going to retcon and say this happens like the next day after you get back out of the fissure. So you guys can all get your full hit points, your mana, all your skills back if you need to. So go ahead and do that.
I feel better already.
Gorko will also share that when Silbrix shares that there are other parties that may be interested in this thing and what it might do, he'll tell you that it's kind of common knowledge here. There's the Shadow Masters Guild. There's the Nine Golden Swords. There's a couple other small outfits within the city that may or may not be interested in this kind of a thing. But there's lots of people here that could be in it. Even the Merchants Council, the ruling council here of Telflum, could be interested in what this thing is or what it does.
So Slug's gonna, do you know where the other pieces are?
And she'll tell you, Kirsta said nothing of visions of where the other pieces were. So her answer is no, unfortunately.
Does she have a vision on where we should take these?
She gave Silbrix. Again, Silbrix not the one with the visions. Her boss, her hippie mother, is the one that had the visions. And she just said you guys need to take it as far from the city as you can, because there are too many people here that would like to get their hands on it.
Hey, Gorko, do you know where the other pieces are?
Gorko tells you that Careharn didn't share, never said anything about other pieces. Careharn was just hell-bent on getting this thing down to this entropy garden, as Kirsa calls it, to have it destroyed.
Well.
And see, a couple more things to share with you. Inside the Sword and Tavern, there are several, like, not like a job posting, but like there's these postings on one of the walls, kind of shows about different things that are happening within the tavern. And this tavern actually has a stage just on the other side of the circular bar. And so they do occasionally have like little theatrical performances or musical troops or whatever. And tonight they're supposed to have some kind of little circus act happening here tonight as well. So the tavern is slowly starting to fill up.
We should beat feet.
Should
Beat
what?
feet. We should go.
Don't you want to watch the circus?
Not with a magical device that everybody is interested in.
So speaking of, who's actually holding on to the device? Does someone have that in their character sheet, or is it marked on the loot bag? Who's holding it?
It's not marked in the loot bag. Whoever
Yeah,
whoever was the one that picked it up and took it out, I think it was Splug, right?
Was it?
I can't remember if it was Splug or Grolnar.
I think it was Grolnar the second time. It was probably
Growlnar went.
Okay.
Got it.
Growlnar's
Okay.
got it then.
So either put that in the loot bag or in a character sheet, or maybe your memory's just better than me that Grolnar is actually one holding it.
I forgot, so it's not. My memory sucks too.
So you put on a mark on your character sheet so we don't all forget.
Yeah, I'm doing it now.
Okay.
Is there a handout for it?
Uh,
I was just going to link to it if there is. That's all.
No, there's not one for it. All right. As the crowd starts coming in, more and more people, Gorko kind of like sees two men come in, and he kind of like puts his head down like he's doesn't want to be seen by them.
Orko, who's that?
He kind of lowers his voice down to a whisper. Oh, that's that son of a bitch Grady and Dwindlejoy, they call them. They work for whoever pays them the most. There's always up to something no good.
Why are you hiding? Do you owe them money or something?
Something like that. It's okay. As long as they don't see me, you don't have to have anything to worry about.
Well, you stick with me, little buddy. Just
You know, he'll actually kind of like, he'll lean down like under your armpit and try to like use you as like the something to hide him. Like, oh, you don't smell so bad.
Yeah. If anyone else, I'll tell them you're my hammer.
Well, I'm not sure how I feel about that.
Mm-mm.
Gorko the hammer. Nope. I don't like the sound of it. Nope. That's not how this works. Okay.
Are we walking
All right.
outside or got the plan? We're gonna leave.
Yeah, I would like to go and shoot. We can do all kinds of stuff. Are there places to spend money here? Or
Well, you can also buy lots of liquor here where you're at. But yeah, there's all kinds of stuff here in the town. So do you guys want to turn this into a shopping session, or do you guys want to do a one shot?
One shot's fine.
Okay. All right. So as you guys stand up to leave, you actually see the before mentioned Grady and Dwindlejoy walking over towards your table. Hey, is that Gorko I see? Gorko's kind of hiding, shuddering underneath Splug. You guys do anything with that? As they approach?
Splug is just gonna kind of stand up and face them and put his hand on Splug or on Gorko's shoulder and, yeah, what kind of business do you have with my little buddy here?
He's got a debt to pay still, or at least his boss did. What I've heard, his boss is dead, so that's now his debt.
No, you can collect from his boss.
Can't collect from the dead.
Sounds like
Isn't that right, Gorko?
Sounds like a you problem.
Yeah.
It's not a me problem. It's a Gorko problem. Gorko, you know how this works? His debt becomes yours. It's like, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm not going to have a conversation between myself. But Grady just kind of like stands there with his arms crossed. Says, Gorko, you better show me in good faith that you're going to pay back. What do you got on you right now?
What's he owe you? Growlnarls ask.
Well, I don't know if I could share that with you, but Gorko knows how much he owes.
What does his boss owe you?
Says Gorko, are you going to tell him? Like, it's a lot, fellas. I'm not going to ask you to pay it. It's my debt.
I didn't offer to pay.
No.
What's Gorko's boss owe?
Why do you want to know if you're not going to pay it?
Maybe we'll just, depending on how much it is, maybe we'll just slit their throats and dump them in the alleyway out back.
Like, and Grady and the guy behind him also kind of steps up. Says, do you realize what you're saying? And where we are? You get rid of us, there's going to be 10 more that replaces us. Better rethink what you say there, mister. Gorko goes, hey, just calm down, Grolnar. No need to make threats. I go ahead.
Hey, what's your name? I'm going to say that to the main guy. What's your name?
You can call me Grady.
Oh, okay, Grady. So we're pretty talented scroungers. We're good at finding shit. So, is there something we could do, a job or a task that would lighten Gorko's supposed debt to you?
Well, since you put it that way, I hear that you guys found a certain something down under the underneath Teltham, the dock wards.
That was destroyed.
That's not what I hear. Word on the street is you boys came up with something.
I came up with a rash.
Helmut came up with green.
Splug, give me a deception check.
To you?
Yes, whisper it to me.
Oh, wait. I get advantage.
For what?
From dipping in the pond. It's a charisma.
You don't feel as inspired as you once were.
Oh. I do, personally.
That has faded.
Damn it! The one time I took notes.
It's like, well, I heard from a pretty reliable source that you didn't lose it, that it's still on your persons. Matter of fact, I heard it's on this little fella, and he kind of nods in Grolnar's direction.
Well, you also think that Gorko owes you, so what do you know?
Well, I know that if you give up what you brought up, I'll see Gorko's debt is paid.
Gorko only owes you 2 gold pieces. Hardly worth the effort.
Well, maybe that's all that piece is worth then. If all he owes me is 2 gold pieces.
Did we pick up all the loose pieces too?
Yeah, I'm saying I'm not going to try to make you try to track how many different pieces it is, but it's basically like one little broken piece that you've got with you.
Oh, okay. So that thing is part of the whole.
Correct.
But
Don't say whole.
Part of the butthole. Yes, I like that.
Hole and hammer. But I thought that it was when it got struck, there were shards and stuff. Did we pick those shards up?
Yeah, I'm gonna say that you were able to pick up everything that was part of it, even when it got struck. I'll say when it got struck, it didn't really break; it more like bent it.
Okay.
I'm not gonna make it to where if you drop it and it's shatters across the floor in 100 pieces. I'm not going to do that to you. It's one
What I-
solid piece.
So to retcon what I was going to do is go, well, really, this is all that's left, and pull out one of the shards and give it to him, and say, that's,
Oh,
we kept it for the scrap gold, but that's all that's left.
Okay.
I don't,
you can give me another deception roll.
Yeah.
Whisper it to me. I love how the Minotaur is the party face of this conversation.
and if anyone tries to reach into my bag where the orrery is, that's I'm not going to submit to that.
Okay. 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 As you say that to Grady again, this kind of crosses his arms again. Says, I've heard you. You Minotaurs weren't the brightest bunch, but you really expect me to believe that you can give me one little piece of this thing?
Well, I want you to believe that that's the only piece you're getting.
No, that's not how we pay off his debt. A piece of it does me no good. I need the whole thing.
But I guess we're at an impasse.
I guess so. All right, Gorko, you still owe us. So perhaps you should run out and scrounge up something to appease us for the time being. Seeing as how I know you don't have enough to pay it completely off.
Well,
Gorko just kind of navel watches. His head goes down.
how about a payment plan? I'll give you 4 copper a month till it's paid off.
You don't even need to make me a persuasion roll with that one. It's
I'm
like,
trying to be insulting.
so tell you what, tall, hairy, and horny says,
That's me.
you make it 400 gold pieces a week and we'll consider it.
That's not what I was offering. Take it or leave it.
I'll leave it, but I'm keeping an eye on you, Gorko. And he and the other fellow behind him kind of walk past you and take a seat at the nearby table. Both of them still kind of staring at your group.
Mhm.
Gralmar.
Yeah.
Give me a perception check.
That come up? There it is.
Yep.
That's pretty good.
I see it. Okay.
Oh, I needed to roll that to you. Sorry.
You did roll it to me.
Oh shit. I mean, I meant to roll that in public.
No, that was good. I wanted you to roll it to me. Okay. All right. Everyone else can give me a perception roll. You can make it out in the open if you want.
Just at regular, right? Not.
Correct. Wow. Like a roll 20 is like raking on me. I'm sorry, Helmet. I didn't realize that that perception thing not
That's
working for
okay.
you. Okay. So Splug. Holy shit, Splug rolled good on his perception.
Mhm. So did
So did Brent. Brent, you have advantage for something? Or just have advantage clicked on for some
I.
reason?
No, I thought I clicked it off.
And
Oh, I'm
and
sorry.
then
I thought it was.
persuasion too.
No, I don't have it for. I don't have it for a reason. I didn't do persuasion, really, did I?
Yeah, you did.
That's okay. They're the same plus.
Okay. All right. So I'll say, well, I got to roll. Yeah. Both Splug and Helmet, as Grady and Dwindledroy kind of make their way by you guys, they kind of bumped into Gralnar. You didn't see them like actually take anything, but just seemed like a not so accidental rub up against Gralnar.
Hey, watch yourself, boys.
Again, they're sitting at the table, kind of watching you guys. So don't do anything with that information?
Sorry?
You guys aren't doing anything with that information of the perception other than what you just said there, Slug?
Well, Growlnar needs to look in his bag and make sure he's got it. Make sure they weren't quick-fingered.
Are you saying that to him?
Mm-hmm.
Because Grolnar didn't notice.
I'm going to whisper to Growlnar. Growlnar, make sure you still have the thing. Wink, wink.
Okay, and as you say that, there's a huge smash as the western wall of the tavern explodes inwards, showering patrons with dust and rubble. A tangled wreck of iron and wood tumbles through the hole, hitched to a team of frothing horses. Luggage tumbles from the vehicle and the roof spills out over the floor. Those close to the wall there actually are now pinned. A couple patrons pinned underneath the carriage that falls over and through the wall. And you guys watch a couple trunks that fall off the top of the carriage that pop open, and coming out of several of them, you see several animated brooms that start like erratically sweeping around and like whacking some of the patrons they're pinned down, and a suit of armor stands up. So 1 second, we'll switch maps. I need everybody to roll initiative.
I'm not doing it.
Okay. Let's put everybody in this map. Map might be kind of big on your screen, so you may have to zoom out, but I'll do a shift click to where you guys are. And then 1 second while I actually bring in the carriage and all the shit that just went through the wall. Lots of stuff on the GM layer. I guess it would help if I put the turn order out there. Yep. Okay, there's something. Let's see here. You guys see all that?
Mm-hmm.
I'll do another little shift click, just kind of bring it up a little bit more for my recording screen. Hey, my recording screen is still going. Nothing has crashed yet.
Don't jinx it.
I'm okay. Yeah, this thing's going to crash any minute now. There we go. Reverse jinx it. Okay, let me roll initiative for my guys. Okay, and I guess it would help if I brought in somebody else since they're already here. So just so you guys are aware, Grady and Dwindle Joy sat over here. That's these two little tokens I just added in.
Where?
Kind of down and to the right from you. Yes.
These guys?
Oh, see where I'm picking
I'm
down?
not- I can't see it. But maybe I'm.
You gotta zoom out a bit.
There I go. Yep.
Okay.
Thank you.
They're on the lanai deck.
Okay, so gotta add my round counter. And we're good to go. All right, Grolnar, you're first up. And you can see that these two patrons here are actually pinned under part of the carriage. And some of the brooms that are now animated are like whacking the shit out of them in the head. And they're making their way out into the general tavern area. So
Slug's gonna free action and say, Growlnar, protect the item.
You guys need me to give you a layout of the room since you walked through here, or are you guys good to go?
We're good to go.
I think I'm ready.
All right, Grolnar, what you doing, bud?
Grelnar is going to verify that he still has the orrery and that nothing else was placed on his person.
That'll be your action if you want to do that.
That is my action.
Okay, you can give me another perception roll with advantage this time, or investigation.
Okay. Perception, you say, or investigation?
Yep. Yep, that piece is missing.
Okay, I'm going to let everybody know. He's got it.
Who's got it?
The person that,
Oh yeah, you can't see their name. This guy's Grady. I'm thinking right now, and the one to the right of him is Dwindle Joy.
Splug was the one that yelled to me.
Okay.
And so it's whoever he pointed out.
Okay. Anything else you want to do in your turn, Gromar?
No, I'm gonna destroy here pretty soon, but so I guess I may want to move up closer to them. So it's these two guys, correct? Oops.
Yep. Holy shit! Someone's drawn a big ass circle.
Where?
Oh, maybe it was only to me. I don't know. So this is a higher section. You got to go through the stairs to get up here. This is like a balcony area up here. I'm assuming you got enough room. I'm just making sure everyone's clear. This is like a higher section here.
Okay. Which one did you, Splug, which one did you point out?
This guy.
Grady.
Okay. Okay, and
Okay.
that's going to be it.
Okay. The animated armor is going to, again, he stood up on the last turn on the surprise round. And he's going to lumber this direction. Lumber this direction. He's actually going to attack this commoner. Yeah. And this commoner just he gets knocked out.
What the shit?
Okay. And so let's do this. And then he's going to step over the top of him. And he's going to take his second attack on the poor little friend of his. Oh, look at that. Even with a 7. He misses. He must be distracted by he didn't have his footing because he's standing on a dead guy. I'm moving him right here. Yeah, I like that spot better. And that's his turn. Bryn?
Confused about what we're fighting here.
I think it's a distraction so Grady can steal our shit. But it's an animated suit of armor, and I would really like a suit of armor.
Just because there's so much stuff on my screen. So I just want to confirm that this is the thing that we're currently fighting.
That's the thing. It just knocked a commoner unconscious and tried to attack another one.
Okay. All right. Bryn is going to have a quick look around, not see anything. Bryn is going to bring out her Raven Spirits. They shouldn't be green anymore because they're brand new Raven Spirits. Because you killed all my other ones, son of a bitch. And Bryn is going to shoot that thing. That's a crit.
The animated armor.
Yep.
Okay. Oh, man, his armor class is 29. 24. Holy shit.
It's
Okay.
still a crit. Doesn't matter what his armor class is.
Right.
And nobody's taken any damage, so that means that he's now blind. Because I don't need to heal anybody.
That's
And
handy.
here's the second shot. And it's a 22 for another 12.
Well, and just like that, the animated armor falls down into several pieces and no longer moving.
Right.
Did it for Brent's turn?
Oh, yeah, I think so.
Okay, brooms are up next.
Nothing else really to fight here.
The broom here, he's going to whack on the poor guy that's pinned underneath the wagon.
Screw him.
Okay. What kind of attack does he have? I guess it's this thing called broomstick. I'll roll one more time just to see if he gets a crit. He does not. He takes 7 points, and this guy stops moving.
Are we going to offend anyone when we search their bodies for gold? Just asking for a friend.
And this one will do the same thing to the other. That's a lady getting pinned. One more time. He has advantage because they're pinned. 14 hits a commoner. And this one stops moving. This one is going to sweep over here in this direction at her. Oh, a 9. Look at there. Just like the armor. She's a tough one. Nothing can hit her. That's it for the animated brooms. Why do I see Bryn in here twice?
I don't know.
Did you have a 17 or a 12, Bryn, on your screen?
They're in twice. Well, I originally rolled a 17, but you hadn't switched maps yet, so I re-rolled it as a 12 and just didn't want to be a whiner complainer, so I just left it as a 12.
Okay. That's fine. We'll skip you then. Doaki. Don, you still have access to his sheet?
I do.
Okay.
Doaki's actually going to try to do support his teammate and head up to give some assistance. But before doing that, he is going to put that right in front of him in a 20-foot sphere.
Holy shit. Okay. Let me do this. I'm going to drop a torch. I'm going to give it a little bit of weird light to represent this. Is right here where you want it? Or where do you want it at?
Well, I wanted to obscure like where this guy is, and then so it's a 20-foot sphere, and I could probably just draw it, couldn't I?
I'm going to give it a weird colored aura. That's 20 feet radius?
Yeah.
Okay, let's give it like a dark gray. Let's see if that shows up here. That didn't come out too good on your screen, did it?
I don't see any difference.
Oh, maybe because I got to turn it where you guys can see it. Let's click on where it says players can see this. How about now?
Yes,
That's a 20-foot radius.
Can you put the center of it about here though?
Is that good? So it's got Doaki in it too.
Well, Doaki's, as he's going to be casting that, he's going to be moving to support Gralnar.
Okay.
So he's going to get right about there.
Okay. Did it for Doaki?
That's it for Doaki.
Okay. Helmet. The green guy.
Green Lantern.
Let me go there. Actually, I can move one more square. And I'll say without a shred of irony, I'm going to accuse this guy of a thief while I'm sitting there glowing green. I draw my sword and tell him to return the item that he stole.
Yeah, I'm going to retcon it. As you walked in there, you heard under some people's breath, oh, look, this guy's a thief right there. Thief coming in. They're all like looking and pointing at you as you come walking in. So if you say that to Grady, he's like, well, isn't that the thief calling the thief green? I don't know. All right, that's your turn? No other actions or anything?
That's my action, is to draw my sword and point it at him and tell him to return the item that he stole.
Okay. So if you have an action, I'll let you do an intimidation check if you would like.
Yeah, sure. I'll try and intimidate him.
Since you said you pulled your sword. Ooh, shit. Okay. So intimidation will be against his. What does that go against? Does that go get insight? Well, let's go against his. I'll go against his performance. Let's do that one. Let's do that. Performance. It probably sucks for him, but I'm gonna roll it anyway. Let's see. Oh, he kind of holds his hands up. Says, "This is the first. A thief holding me up. I'll resolve that on his turn." But he's got his hands up. Does not have his hand on his sword or whatever kind of weapon he's got. Is that for helmet?
That's it. Thank you.
Okay, Splug.
So, Brian.
Yep.
Would we assume that everyone in this room would be a hostile? And the reason I ask is I have a card that would give me 2 bonus hit points for every hostile in the room.
How would you know if they're hostile unless they've tried to attack you?
I think we
Card
would
is magic.
assume they're all hostile.
If you want to make them all hostile, all you gotta do is act aggressive to them.
I'm good. I'm going to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And I'm pretty much not interested in just intimidating now. I think I'm going to smack the shit out of his buddy.
All right, so I need to give you guys kind of a reality check real quick.
Yeah.
You're in a public place. If you start slaughtering people, you better have a very good reason for it.
We're fighting animated objects at the moment.
Well, you are, but Splug's about to hit a guy down here that he's accusing of being a thief.
Didn't somebody just back their card into this area and is killing commoners left and right?
The thing that's killing, there's like these chests kind of fell off the top of the carriage. They opened up and these things popped out and started just attacking whoever's close by.
So we can't see in this fog anymore, right?
That is correct.
So it would be very difficult to find the little animated rooms.
That is correct.
Okay. So then what I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure I've blocked their exit and I'm readying my action. If there's any aggression from either one of those two, I'm going to smack the shit out of them with my flail.
Okay, so you're readying an action to attack them if they try to attack you in any way.
Yes.
Okay.
And I've got a free action. You might want to hand over the item sooner than later.
And so you're telling him to, since Helmut did his intimidation, I'm not going to have multiple on the same guy. So that's something you can do in your next turn between you and Helmut to decide who wants to do it. Okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Is that it for Splug?
Yeah.
Okay. Gorko just going to stay back and huddle back in the corner with Silbrix, little halfling girl. On round 0, that's when all the patrons start freaking out. Most of them start kind of moving away from all the ruckus. I'm not going to move all of them, but you get the idea. They're all trying to get the F away from these animated things. Except for The Rock. It's like, oh, you see him reach underneath his bar and he grabs 2 big beer mugs, one in each hand. He leaps over the top of the counter here. You smell what The Rock is cooking? You better get the fuck out of my tavern. And then the barmaid, she similarly does a little parkour over the bar. You see her pull out a warhammer, and she's running over here as well. It's all right, fellas. We got this covered. Let's see. And then on these guys' turn, they get a chance to react to you. So this guy's got his hands up. This guy's still kind of standing there. His hands aren't up, but he's not looking at very threatening. And let's see. You rolled a 23 on intimidation. He failed on it. He's going to have his hands up. Looks at you, Helmet. Back down to Gronar. Says, hey, he dropped something. I was going to give it back. I promise. And that's his turn. You guys got a minute to strategize if you need it.
So we force him to hand it over.
Yeah. And then,
You have a. Sorry, I interrupted. Go ahead.
oh, I,
The Rock and Gina are taking care of those sweepers. We've got these guys surrounded. They got nowhere to go.
so let's collect that thing, collect Gorko, or yell at Gorko and say, hey, let's get out of here, and point towards the door to the east.
Does anybody have a spell that can remove the green dye from me?
Yeah. We will buy some special soap.
You guys good?
You shouldn't have been a thief, Ryan.
I think that's it. That's all I've got.
Okay. All right, Gromwell, you're up first. What are you doing on your turn?
I am going to, when he said that, did he point to it, or did he give an indication on where it is?
No, Helmet had his sword drawn, so he's just standing with his hands up.
Okay. He's gonna hold out his hands and I swear I had a intimidation thing myself, but he's gonna say now.
So the three of you guys next to him just need a decision from you guys. Who wants to use their intimidation on their turn?
I'm like +6 to intimidation.
And whoever has it, I'll let them have advantage. There's three of you now. But I only want to have one intimidation on this guy, not three of them.
I'm only +3, so if you're +6, go for it.
Yeah.
So you
Yeah,
wanna-
it's one of my specialties.
I'm only +8, but go ahead, Ryan.
Seriously? Prince of
Yeah.
+8, the billowing cloak?
Go for it, Ryan.
Actually,
There's something good about the green guy being intimidating.
I'm
He's
going
going
to-
Hulk. He's going green like the Hulk.
Because he's a stealer.
All right, Helmet, we'll address that on your turn.
Oh shoot! Okay.
So Gronar's anything else you want to do on your turn?
Yeah, I'm going to use my bracers of taunting to make sure that if they do attack, they attack me.
To taunt them.
Tauntaun?
So that's your actual action to do that?
That's
Is that
actually
right?
action.
There's a bonus action. Okay.
Yeah. And so my proficiency bonus is 3 and my con bonus is 4, so it should be 15.
So this says that you compel them to attack you. So if they fail this, they're going to attack you. Is that what you want?
Hold on, let me see here. No, actually, you're right. I'm sorry. I read that a little bit differently the first time. So if they were attacking, it would be me. But yeah, I'll pass on that. Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah.
So make sure.
But yeah,
Is that for your turn then? Anything else?
I do expect that thing to be in my hand by the end of their turn.
Okay. All right. Animated armor. He's dead, isn't he? Bryn. Can your raven see in the fog?
I don't know. You tell me.
You know your raven's better than me. They have like blind sight or anything like that?
Nope.
Okay. So I guess that'd be no then.
It's just the brooms.
That's all you saw in there before the fog cloud came up.
But I don't see. But Bryn doesn't see anything outside the fog cloud, right?
Correct.
Okay. And the fog cloud completely obscures everything.
That's my understanding of the way fog cloud works. Yeah.
Okay, I'm ranged, so I'm not going into the fog cloud. So,
Okay.
I'll hold her Eldritch Blast for if I see any of those brooms suddenly become not obscured.
I will say you still hear like a woman's voice screaming inside the fog cloud somewhere.
No, that happens with women sometimes
That's right.
when they're being attacked by things. Happens to
That's-
guys too, actually.
Yeah, that's how bitches get stitches.
Hold on, real quick. I got to roll three d20s.
Oh no.
Okay. All right. Is that it for Bryn's turn?
It is.
All right. The brooms. Let me double check. I don't think they have any kind of blind sight. They're just animated brooms. Hmm. Oh, how about that shit? You hear the woman scream again. This time they have advantage. You hear her screaming, and then she screams no more. I gotta move her out of the way. Because I put my broomstick underneath her. Let's see, 5, 10. Okay. There's someone inside the cloud go, do what? Holy shit. The crit is not set up right. It should be 10. And you hear Duroc kind of like chuckle a little bit. Little oof, and he kind of giggles. And then
Is that crit damage set up correctly?
no, I opted. It should have been a total of 10. And then you hear the barmaid kind of like, what? You motherfucker. Okay. Bryn. Oh, Bryn, you're already gone. I got to get you in there twice. Dwacky.
Doaki.
Brian, because I'm not in the normal initiative order twice. I'm only in yours.
Okay, which one do you see? The 17 or 12?
I see the 12.
Okay, I'm going to get rid of the 17 out of mine. Okay.
So Bryn should go.
She already went. Dwacky.
Doaki is going to.
No, you skipped Bryn. The brooms
No,
went. And
I
then,
went.
Oh,
I went.
I wasn't paying attention.
I didn't actually do anything, but I did have a turn.
Okay.
Oh, he is just going to hold his action in case he wants to use his staff on one of these guys. And then he's also going to move over here and he's going to free action yell to Gorko and tell him to move east on the map.
Okay. Well, Dwacky doesn't see the broom in the fog. He has no idea there's a broom right next to him, right? Just Don knows that. Is that why you're telling Gorko to move?
No, we knew that there was an issue over here. That's why he cast that fog cloud.
Okay.
So we're just going to use the east exit as soon as we can.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else out of Dwacky?
Nope. He's going to be holding his action though, his staff to shoot at one of these guys here.
If what happens? If they attack?
If things get violent, yeah.
Okay, so if they attack, you're going to shoot them with your bow. I'm not your bow, your staff.
Staff. Yeah.
Okay.
His
All right.
His staph infection.
He's gonna.
Oh, that was a good one. I like that one, Gary. You're going to get inspiration.
Nice.
That's something that your little Silbrix, the halfling, should have, a staph infection. All right, so Gary gets inspiration card. You didn't already have 2, did you?
Nope. No, I had to.
Ain't nobody got any in this game.
All right, there we go. All right, Helmet. So you did your intimidation roll earlier, and you rolled a 21. Is that correct?
Yep.
Okay, so he's going to do that performance thing again, and then I got something ready if he succeeds. But I got to be a 21. That's probably not going to happen. Yeah. It's like, all right, you caught me. He slowly takes one hand out of a pouch around his waist, and he holds out the piece in one hand in front of Grelnar. Anything else, Helmet, on your turn?
I'm gonna give him I'll use my free action and give him a dirty look. I'm done.
Good. Splug, what are you doing?
I'm just gonna continue to hold my action. If they try and pull something fast, they're gonna get the shit kicked out of them. So
Okay.
I'm just slowly spinning my flail and just
Okay.
kind of giggling.
Okay. On this round, Grady again. He hands the thing over to Grelnar. You had your hand out, right?
Yeah.
And he says, "I'm sorry, man. I wasn't sure if it was yours or not. You dropped it. I swear I was going to give it back to you. So here, let me make it up to you." He reaches a hand in another pocket, and he pulls out 10 gold pieces, and he puts that in your hand. Sorry for misunderstanding. Hope you understand. See something shiny on the floor, I'm going to pick it up. The rest of the people in the area are going to be running away, along with Gorko, who will then see a broom come out of the fog cloud to try to whack on him as he steps away.
Okay.
Shit. These broomsticks are pretty badass.
I think
Gorko's like, "Oh, what are you doing to me, Dorothy?"
so the broomstick's out of the cloud.
Yeah, it swayed out of the cloud and hit him as he ran away. It's still in the cloud, but like it swung at him.
Yeah.
I guess Steelbrooks is running his way as
We
well.
can see it.
Yep. And you guys hear the Rock and the barmaid. Gina was her name. You hear them like swinging around, a lot of clanging noises inside the fog cloud, but can't really see anything. The one lady's voice you heard screaming, you hear no more. Now I've got to roll 4 dices. 4 dices, 4 dies.
A lot of dices.
Yeah, I gotta start writing this shit down. I'm not gonna keep track of all this. Okay. Let's see what else on. This guy's so just kind of standing there looking, huh? What'd you do, Grady? What'd you do this time? Yeah, I saw him drop it too. Finders keepers. That's how it works around here. But you go ahead and take it back. That's all right. Looks like Grady's tipping you for some reason. What else is in here? I think that's. Oh, okay. You guys need a minute to strategize?
I think we should drop the cloud when we get to Dawaki and then go just destroy those little broom things.
Should we?
Yeah, I think so. Become friends with, make it easier, or at least make it easier for Duroc and Gina to see.
Who?
Duroc and Gina to see, so they can
never-
fight the brooms.
Never heard or met them before, so.
Yeah, you did. The Rock is the main bartender that gave you all free drinks when you came in.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's
So
the
why-
rock.
Yeah.
Why don't we drop the cloud, destroy those things, and try and figure out who was animating them,
Okay.
and then I'd like to see if that suit of armor fits. Just saying.
Brian, how big is that orrery?
It's like size of like I'll say if you wad it all up in a ball, it's probably like a baseball.
So
Okay.
early 90s cell phone.
Yeah, not like the 1980 ones. They're like a brick.
No.
Okay.
Motorola Flip.
You guys need anything else to discuss? Strategize?
I'm going to put that in a more secure location. That's for certain.
Your prison wallet?
All right, Groundhog, you're up first. Anything you want to do here?
Yeah, he's going to put that ball in with his other two balls.
Got a lot of balls.
Okay, that's going to be your action if you want to try to fit that in there.
No, I was just joking, but
It's the question: are you wearing tidy whities or boxers? Or are you commando? What are you doing here?
well, given the time, it was probably commando. But okay, so yeah, after he gets that, he is going to feel compelled to go down and assist the guy that gave him free beer, ale. So he is going to head down after accepting the 10 gold and the orrery. He's going to head down, and that's as far as he can get.
Okay, you're right on the edge of the fog cloud right now.
That is correct.
Okay. All right. Animated armor's dead. I'm gonna take him out of the order. Animated brooms. Again, Durock's over there. Oh, hey, what? Hey. There's a dang, these freaking broomsticks. I've never had such a low level thing. Just beat the shit out of stuff. And then on poor old Gina, she's gonna get whacked again. Oh shit, that last one should have been with advantage because they can see and he can't. Okay. And this one is on Gina. Oh, looky there. That one didn't hit. And then this one's going to swing at the closest thing it's got. It's still in the fog cloud. It snaps at the grid, but it's going to be attacking you, Grolnar, with advantage from inside the fog cloud.
I didn't realize it could see in the fog. Otherwise, I would have held an action. But
23?
23 hits.
Four bludgeoning. Take the first damage since I should have rolled that with advantage.
Okay.
I'll go ahead and move it here just to put it closer to you. And that is all their turn. Bryn.
Nothing outside the fog cloud yet, eh?
It's still there. Dwaki hasn't dropped it yet.
Hold your action, and I will.
Well, I held my action last turn, and nobody dropped nothing. All right. Well, I'll hold my action and hope for a fog cloud. I'm going to come over, and I'm going to fly right to there. And I'm going to hold my action to shoot one Eldritch Blast when... well done. Yeah, it's actually... Brian, if I held my action, do I only get to shoot one Eldritch Blast or two? Because I don't have 2 attacks in the round. I have 2 rays.
I'll let you have 2 rays.
Okay. All right, I'm holding.
Okay, Dwaki, are you dropping the fog cloud?
Dwaki is dropping the fog cloud.
So go ahead, whoever held their action to shoot something. I was just Bran or somebody else.
Okay, so the one right beside the 25 for 13.
Or this one right here.
Yep.
Okay. See a couple splinters go, a couple of huge splinters go flying off of it, but it's still got most of it left.
23 for another 13. Sorry, 25 for another 13.
Okay, and that one takes it out.
Okay, that's my turn.
Okay, helmet.
Can Dwaki finish his turn?
Oh shit! I am so sorry. Yes, you can. My fault.
Nope, he cannot.
All right. So yeah, he had his held action for these guys, so he's just going to use his regular action and shoot this one here next to Gralnar.
19 for 7. That hits. Okay, that was it for Dwaki.
That is.
Helmet.
I'll use my free action to point at this guy. I'll point my finger at him in the same way that Bruce Campbell points at the Necronomicon after it bites his hand in Army of Darkness, just to show that I'm really upset with him.
Okay, I wish I'd seen that because I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, all right, never mind then. If anybody's seen Army of Darkness, it's the scene where he tries to get the Necronomicon.
So that's your turn? Oh, sorry.
And my movement. I'm done.
Just so we're clear, I mean, unless you're jumping off the balcony here, you gotta go down around the stairs. So as long as you got enough
That
movement
was
to get
30.
there. Okay. All right. Okay. Splug.
These guys, they don't have our shit anymore. How far down is it, this jump?
I'll say it's 10 foot.
Easy. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And I'm holding my action. If one of these brooms gets close to me, I'll hit it.
Okay.
And that's the splug.
Okay. End of the round, more people are fleeing, getting further away. I'm not going to move all of them, but they're all heading to the right side. These two couldn't get to the right because you guys are in the way. They're just kind of holding the corner. Duroc and Gina, now they can see. Holy shit. Oh, crap. I forgot to give him token actions. So I got to pull up his character sheet. Because I gave Duroc all these special moves. He's got the people's elbow. He's got the Samoan drop. And he's got the rock bottom. He's going to give the broom the people's elbow. Can you smell what the rock is cooking? Oh, maybe you can't smell it.
Maybe you need deodorant.
Wait, there's more where that came from. Wow. Oh, yeah. 7 bludgeoning. And strength save or be knocked prone. These guys are hovering, so they can't be knocked prone. It's like, take that, stupid broom. Yeah. Okay, and then Gina, the barmaid. You guys can't zoom in on her, can you?
Not really.
Let's see. Can I copy image and put it in chat? Let's see if this works. Shit. She looks like Gina Carano.
Oh, okay. That's funny. So
So
she's got to do the superhero landing every time she steps.
or she's going to choke out the broom. I don't know. Let me see what I gave her. What does she have here? Oh, no. She just has a short sword. She's going to whack at the broom. And she hits it for 8 more. How many does it have left? Oh, the broom is still flitting around. That's her turn. Okay, guys, got any strategizing?
Hey, we just got to destroy the broom, and then we got to try and figure out who's controlling these little bastards. Search the wagon.
These two guys are going to start kind of backing away as well. You guys good?
Yeah, I think so.
Yep.
Okay, Gralnar.
Gralnar is going to work on the one right in front of him with a little smack here and a little smack there.
Ear smack?
Oh, probably didn't need to shoot off that second one, but not sure why it's at advantage either.
27 or 19 for 10. That first one was enough to take out that broom.
Okay. Do you see an 18? Because I see a 19.
No, did I say 18? I meant to say 19.
Okay, just
Yeah.
making sure.
Okay.
All right, and so he's going to come over here and give the rock an assist because he needs it.
I guess from
Oh,
this
I
vantage
already-
point, you can now see the other humans patrons over here that are kind of like gasping for air in the throes of dying. So that 15 on the other one,
Yep.
15 is enough to hit. That gets taken. I'm taken out as well. So all the brooms are out. So technically, we are out of combat unless you guys are going to start killing patrons. But I'm going to keep it going for a reason that you probably know why. Okay, Bryn, anything on your turn?
Not if there's nothing to hit.
Okay. Might be something to save.
Oh, all
I'm
right.
gonna go lift the cart when I get a chance.
Yeah, I'll go try a medicine check on the downed lady.
You got enough movement to get there?
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I do not.
I think technically there's a dead guy underneath Grolnar.
There's one there too.
I think that is the animated armor, is it not?
No,
Oh,
the armor's here.
Oh, that's right. Yep.
And the ravens are above me.
Ah,
That
that's what it is.
Patreon.
so is this a patron?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'll try a medicine check on that patron then.
Okay.
With my +0. 14.
Oh, hey.
It seemed his labored breathing becomes more stable. So he's now stable. Put him back on the token layer. And I'll get rid of I'll give him 1 hit point. He doesn't have 1 hit point. I gave him that to get rid of the X mark. Okay. That's Brent's turn.
That's Bryn's turn.
Okay. Doaki.
Dwaki. It's gonna move down here. 10. And he's gonna collect Gorko for some reason.
You want to collect him? Like
Well,
stuff him
just,
inside a shell? What do you mean by that?
he's just gonna say, "Hey, Gorko, come on," you know, and so they're gonna allow these patrons to exit, and he's gonna wait here with Gorko,
Okay.
the 2 magic users.
Okay. You say that to Gorko?
Yes. Just
Don't look, I didn't use my wand.
yes, they are.
Okay, Green Lantern, you're up. Helmet.
I'll go over to this other downed civilian, and I will spend 5 points of lay on hands and bring her back.
Oh shit. Alrighty then.
One does the same job as 5.
Well, she got hit pretty hard.
And he's got a crush. Just saying. She looks like Miss Piggy and he's more Kermit the Frog.
She comes to, she looks up, goes, What? Who are you? I'm saved by the Jolly Green Giant. Thank you.
Helmet Erevar at your service.
Why are you green? Oh, never mind. I didn't ask that. That for Helmet's turn?
I say I'm not a thief. I set off a trap in a dungeon, recovering some items and saving some of the town guards.
Oh, yeah. That makes sense. Whatever you say. Okay.
I'm done.
Splug.
Splug's gonna yell at Helmet. Do you still free action yell? Do you still have the loot? So 2 options, Brian. I either want to go up and lift the cart and push it over, which I would think would be a strength check. The other is because I am a big ass minotaur, charge to here and smack this cart and knock it over off of the 2 patrons.
It's going to be a pretty big DC to lift that. This is not like a standard small little wagon. This is got reinforced by steel and everything.
Yeah.
So you can do it, but it's going to be a really high DC.
So if I got in there and tried to lift and push it, would you allow me to lift it and push it off of them? Or do I have to lift it and hold it and wait for somebody to pull them out?
You can move it 5 feet by yourself if you roll high enough.
Okay. Then that's what I'm going to
So-
try and do.
Just so I'm transparent, if 2 people do it, it's a combined roll of those 2 people to move it.
Okay.
If you can wait, I can help you on the next one, but obviously.
Well, I can wait.
Okay, so you're not doing it this turn.
I'm waiting, holding my action when Growlnar gets here because he's next. The
Okay.
2 of us will lift it and move it and save the world. I mean,
Okay.
those 2 people.
And you're just so we're clear, you may not be able to see them very good, but there are 2 guys, 2 people underneath the wagon here. Okay, I'm assuming that's why you're moving it.
That's why we're going to pick it up and move it in this direction.
Okay.
5 feet.
These 2 look really bad right at your feet.
Yeah.
Okay. Is that it for Splug's turn?
That's why we're saving them, Brian, because we're nice guys.
Okay. Well, they've already rolled twice for death save. They're about to do a 3rd one. And like I said, they both look really bad.
Are you trying to encourage me to do it?
Oh, no, not me. No, that's not what I'm trying to do. I'm just saying they look really bad.
Live or die. It's not real. I didn't hit him with the fucking cart. So,
Yeah.
You still going to wait?
yeah, in Canada, we have good Samaritan laws. So,
Yeah.
they can't sue me if I didn't do it quick enough.
So you hear both of them kind of like struggling to breathe with the weight of the cart on top of it and like the gaping, the little indentations on their heads from the broomsticks because they were beating the fuck out of everybody. Oh, they both still look to be breathing barely. Okay, let's see. And then, The Rock, he goes on turn count 0. Okay, let's do it, brother. Gina, get your ass over here. All right. All 3 of us on 3. So they can go by themselves or they can wait for you, Splug. What do you want to do?
I think we'll go together, all 3 of us.
All right. Let's see here. Everyone else is going to move further to the right. These 2 over here. Now I got a clear path to get past you. So they're also going to move over here. You told Gorko not to run, right? Doaki?
Yep.
Okay. Well, everyone else is going to continue to move. I'm not going to move them all, but all the rest of the commoners are.
Is this going to be an athletics?
It is on your turn. Okay. Or were you holding your action to do that when someone else got there?
I was holding my action for when someone else got
Ah.
there.
Okay. Then yeah. Roll in athletics. It's the DC 30, which should be no problem with 3 of you.
Yeah.
I want his skills. I want his athletics. Oh shit, 26. Okay, Gina, don't screw us over. You can do it, Gina. Shit, what is that? 19 and 15? Oh, there you go. You got it. That's enough. All right, you able to pick up the cart, move it 5 feet, so it's no longer on top of these patrons here. Okay, I think that's everything else on count 0. Oh yeah, there's a cat up here. I keep forgetting about the cat. Cat's just kind of hanging up here on top of some drapes or a tapestry, just kind of licking himself, watching all this. Doesn't seem phased at all. This guy over here is calling for the cat to come towards him. I think that's everything on count 0. Okay. Any other strategizing? Are you guys good?
Good.
Good. We got to revive these 2 people.
Yep. That's the only reason we're still in turn order at this point.
Yeah.
Okay. Graldar?
Growlnar's
Growlnar,
gonna-
mouth to mouth, buddy.
Yep. Growlnar's going to come up and assist the far one. Try to stabilize.
Okay. That's a medicine check.
Funny you choose to grope the male.
Well, that might be an elf. It's kind of hard to tell. Right. His labored breathing becomes more steady.
That's all he's got for a turn.
You can't tell if he's just waking up or if he really is winking at you, Grolnar.
Oh, hey, big boy.
Okay, that's it for Grolnar's turn.
That's it.
No more brooms. Bryn, you close enough to try to save somebody?
Yeah, it could be. I don't know who I'm I don't know who I'm saving though. Oh, that person up there.
Yeah.
5, 10, 15, 20. Nope.
Holy shite.
Ooh.
The only thing you suck at.
Like you thought you saw out of the corner of your eye, like that guy that going to save, kind of wink at him and then pucker up again, like you're distracted. And then you're like trying to close a wound, and you actually poke her in the eye.
That happens.
You were the ambulance attendant.
No,
Right.
I'm a warlock.
That's right.
Anything else out of Bryn?
Nope.
Okay, Dowaki.
Dowaki is going to climb up on top of this table here, kind of looking around to Bryn and Slug and Drock, and then he's going to throw one of these over there at this person who was down.
Ah, okay, she's going to heal her.
Yeah,
Oh, you're so nice.
right.
Okay,
Oh, we missed our 1 hour pee break, Brian.
we did.
Oh.
So that means we're out of combat. So let's do it right here. So
Pee
let's take a
break.
quick 2-minute pee break.
You're gonna go
I'll
pee
stop
right
this
here?
recording and we'll pick up another one.